Here with Minnesota State women's basketball head coach Emilee Thiesse after Minnesota State's 78-71 road victory over Winona State. Coach, could you talk about the game for us a bit?
Man, it was just a gritty game for us. You know, really proud of our team's effort. In the first half, we made a lot of plays with our press that, built us a good substantial lead there. Credit to Winona, again, they're a great basketball team. We knew that they were not going to fold. They fought and clawed and scrapped and got themselves back into a one-point game going into the half. And it was just kind of a back-and-forth game, really, that entire second half. The thing I'm just most proud of is just that our team has really learned this season that, we've got to be willing to change things when they're not going well. And when Winona had the momentum there and they kind of built it to, I think, an 8-point lead, we did a great job of not getting discouraged, being resilient, and just coming out with an urgency to stop it and to get the momentum back on our side. And we just did a great job of that down the stretch. We've maybe not been the best free throw shooters consistently this season, but we made big ones tonight down the stretch. And again, just that it was such a team effort. There were so many different players that made plays offensively and defensively. And I think the biggest thing about tonight's game is it's a momentum game. We want to be playing our best basketball at this time of the year, and I think that we're definitely taking steps towards becoming a great basketball team.
You mentioned we've been having a pretty good stretch as of late. We've won 6 of our last 7. What have been some of the keys to have that kind of stretch here this late in the season?
Obviously the defense, that's what we've been preaching all season, but most specifically we really bought into the idea of being a full court team. We really picked up our backcourt defense, mixing up some different presses, and more than anything, it just gets us more aggressive. It gets us more aggressive defensively, it gets us more aggressive offensively, and that's probably the biggest thing that's really changed our momentum, and that we know that about ourselves.
Next weekend, the Mavericks wrap up their regular season schedule at home against Southwest Minnesota State and Sioux Falls. What are the Mavericks going to have to do to have success against those two tough teams?
Well, we talked about that we're on a streak. The only game that we've really lost within that streak was at Sioux Falls, and that's going to be a big one for us at home. We want to continue to keep our momentum moving forward. But again, it's going to be with our defensive focus and our defensive toughness. We've got to have a lot of different players step up and be able to make those defensive plays for us and just kind of keep that momentum. Like I said, understand that we're a great basketball team when we play aggressive, when we play our defense.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.